episode of the Dragon Ball Z Kai Toonzai Edits Part 3 is brought to you by Glowing Orbs. Because all you guys should know by now that when it comes to 4 kids, there is no such thing as death. And when there's no such thing as death, you're sent to the dimension in the other world. Instead of halos, you got glowing fucking balls on your heads to make you look fashionable and also noticeable that remember that death does not exist and you are always immortal till the end. The end. And remember, magic. Yeah, let's just get started with this part already and get this over. Now, as I mentioned in the last part when it comes to 4 kids and editing their violent attacks, this is pretty much a perfect example, as I mentioned last time with Luffy, is another great example here with Dragon Ball Z Kai. Now, when it comes to attack names, there's no such thing as violent words to go with the attack. Instead, it's all make-believe, like magic spirit attack, or blast surprise, or something, or like Sanji's, like all his French names of his attacks were all erased with these weird American, like restaurant-type names, like barbecue kick rib surprise. I'll never forget how stupid, I'll never forget how creatively lame that was when they actually did Sanji's attacks. But whatever. And, you know, Gum Gum Double Barrel and yeah, all that other shit, you know, from One Piece has been dumbed down the same thing with Kai. Now, as we all know, there are 2 certain attacks that have this certain violent names. And you all know what they are, right? Of course you do. One is called the Spirit Bomb, where you gather a whole bunch of energy into your hand, gathering up all the power in the world and forming a ball-like form that reminds you of, like, holding an actual real, like an actual huge ass, big ass grenade, or just a bomb in your hand in general. And calling this attack, well, as I represent the name bomb, the Spirit Bomb. The Spirit Bomb is an actual bomb. It's like holding a big ass bomb of energy and throwing it on the ground, and what does a bomb do? Vaporize? No, it explodes. The same thing when happens with Gallic Gun. Gallic Gun is like a giant energy beam, like a gun. Like, you know when a pistol shoots out bullets, like... Same thing with Vegeta's Gallic Gun. It's a Gallic energy-like, bullet-like substance that where he fires it, it's like a whole bunch of bullets are scattered into one energy, shooting it like a pistol, naming the hint's name Gallic Gun. But when it comes to 4 kids, do you really think these violent names are going to be here? If you guessed right, then, wow, you're a moron. I'm just kidding, you're not a moron, but you obviously don't know the secret mysteries behind 4 kids like I do. So here's a perfect example right now. So Vegeta, what is that attack that you called in this magical universe of immortalness again?
There's no way you can stop my Gallic Blast!
Oh, Gallic Blast, of course. I should have not guessed. Hey King Kai, what's that special technique that we were taught here in the magical 4 kids world, but also say only this word because remember, it's taboo.
Okay, next up, what say we test your skills with the Spirit Blast?
Alright!
That's the idea.
Exactly. 4 kids decides to replace the words bomb and gun with blast. Like, blast? Really, 4 kids? Are you this fucking stupid? Blast? Really? Blast? Spirit Blast. Wow. Spirit Blast. What? How is Blast more safer than bombs or guns? Blast is still pretty much the same thing. A blast is still an explosion. So basically calling it Spirit Blast doesn't make any sense because it still represents a fucking explosion. A blast. A fucking gun. They all have a certain explosion like a blast. A blast is still an attack. It's still a fucking violent move attack. It's the same fucking shit. Naming it blast doesn't make it any less violent. It still makes it more violent. Ugh, God almighty. Jesus, man. Really? I mean, why would they want to do that and make it... You know, I'm not even going to question this anymore. Anywho, so again, that's another perfect example of 4Kids' more stupidity with naming the attack names of really stupid, unviolent shit. That's all I really need to say about that. Oh yeah, this just in, I just found out that Frieza is a magical magician. So I guess Frieza has been pretty much training under the arcs of the great and powerful Trixie. Or maybe just dark arts with Twilight Sparkle? Huh? Weird, but whatever. I'll see what I mean. Enjoy the magnificent Frieza as he does his amazing, objectively not so poorly edited job of getting rid of Krillin by making him disappear.
Please, no!
No, Frieza!
Watch it, I make Krillin disappear. Ta-da! It's magical. Yeah, I know, Dark Knight reference for the win. But yeah, again, no surprises here that we all knew that this was going to happen because as we all know, again, it's all make-believe and magic. Or imagination. Alright, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to show you one more edit, and I'm pretty much done with this whole rant, because it's gone on long enough. One more final thing. Now, this is one of the newer things I didn't show on my other video that I did, because this episode wasn't out on the time on Toonzai. However, now it is, and now recently Season 2 has also... Well, I don't need to show you the edit towards that, because if you already saw the teaser trailer to the upcoming video event, then yeah, you would already know what's in store for that edited scene that I've already shown. So, yeah. However, the less to say about it, the better. So, I will instead enjoy something that you didn't see, and this will be the last edit, and then bam, I'll finally be done, then I could move on with other things in my video project. Okay, one last editing, but this isn't really, considerably, horrible. This is just... Okay, oh, sorry, shit, didn't even have my mic on. Fuck. Sorry about that, I totally forgot to put my mic on. Anyways, the final editing process I want to show you here is that it's not really, bad, horrible. It's just random and retarded. I mean, apparently what this is that they basically put some kind of weird timer in the background, well, not in the background, in the bottom of the screen, clarifying, I guess it's because it's trying to tell you, remember kids, it's exactly going to blow up in 1 minute, shit like that. So I guess 4Kids is trying to determine the chronological countdown for the planet Namek explosion, and I don't blame him since, the old Dragon Ball Z didn't tell, the old timing of the explosion was, freaking off by a fucking centimeter. Well, I guess it's just hilarious, in a way, because it's kind of like breaking the fourth wall, how it's it's just a little reminder that, oh yeah, don't forget, you got 2 minutes left until you fucking die, which is kind of a weird edit, but it's very funny and fourth wall breaking at the same time. I don't know. You'll see for yourself once I play it.
You can run, but it doesn't matter where you hide, they will find you.
Run and tell that.
Escape is impossible. You're delaying the inevitable.
1 minute left? Really?
Knock it off! Just give up already!
Ah, please move again.
Look at
You're
that!
not as
Look!
clever as I
Random
thought.
timer, again. Okay, I don't really think I need to show anymore, but yeah, you pretty much get it up to this point. I'm not going to show you the other part again, the other editing part, because I already showed it to everybody on the teaser trailer to this video. So, in conclusion, people, that's all I really have to say about the Dragon Ball Z Kai Toonzai edits. They're really poor, they're really retarded, they're really racist, and just plain old fucked up. It's almost just as bad as the One Piece 4Kids edit, but not as much. I mean, 4Kids' One Piece is still the cream of the crop, or king of the crap, when it comes to editing. Ugh. Dragon Ball Z Kai would have to be the second place runner-up of being one of the worst edits on Toonzai 4Kids or CW 4Kids Toonzai. Whatever. The point is that 4Kids is still fucked up beyond this day. Even if they try their best to become serious, there's no possible way that they will never, ever, 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 ever become very good and very great successful companies like Funimation, Viz, or pretty much now Sentai Filmworks, since Bandai is actually, gone. So, yeah, well, the only redeeming factor about the 4Kids version, or not version, the edited version of Dragon Ball Z Kai, is the voice acting is still pretty good. I mean, thank God they didn't reuse some of their old voice actors. I mean, not old, their own, not old, own voice actors to actually dub Dragon Ball Z Kai. Thank God they at least kept the Funimation voices and the original Japanese music, which is surprisingly a shocker, since unfortunately 4Kids never sticks to their original schlick. Since they usually stick to their own original schlick when it comes to their music, except for exceptions like Pokemon. Pokemon's the only one that they pretty much stayed sort of close to the Japanese, except that they added some Americanized pop music in certain cases, their own American songs. That's pretty much about it. But either way, the original OSTs are still in the actual sound till this day, even on the newer dubs from not 4Kids, but what is it? Viz? No, not Viz. Pokemon USA or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, that's all I really gotta say. So this is the remake of the Dragon Ball Z Toonzai edit rants. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for staying with me for the whole year of my Straw Hat Ninja 89 channel. More videos to come around the way, either for this channel, well, not as much except for Anime Game Freak 89, which I have more, plus some Halloween. Maybe I'll do something for Halloween, and then the next month will be the 1 year anniversary of the Anime Game Freak channel, so stay tuned for that. So this is again Straw Hat Ninja 89 over now. See you in the bounce. Peace out. And anime fans, just keep on supporting what you read and what you watch, and I'm signing out for real this time. Later.